Hello everyone and welcome back to Oblivion. Last time we found Fort Farragut, and we're going to explore it because, well, it's a naval history reference and I can always go for those. It might not have anything to do with actual Farragut, but hey! It just might have something to do with actual Farragut. That'll be much more interesting. If not, who knows? Maybe I'll find a new ring or something. It appears to be filled with... Oh my! Enemies skeleton opponents that wear armor. Wasn't this a lovely little surprise? Hello, Fort Farragut and your Dark Guardians. Ow! Dark Guardians with a not inconsiderate amount of ability to kill things as well. They're shooting glass arrows. Fine. You can actually deal some damage with your weaponry. I am impressed, good sirs. Come on, get over here. You think you can get away with just hiding? Alright, it should be mostly dead. What mostly dead does, as always, mean slightly alive. Dark Guardian had an enemy shield, but you don't get yourself as the armor. The Claymore is still there, and I have no idea how I'm going to get up there to deal with that bastard. Can I open this door? Very hard. I bet I'm not supposed to. Oh my. That one just charged through a line of spikes and it's got a danger shield. Still, this one's got a shorter reach weapon than I do, so I can take advantage of that. And beat the hell out of it. And of course, I have to stay on the bridge so I don't get shot to pieces. It won't deal too much damage, but I can't get worn down, no matter my massive durability. Come on, sir. Is he gonna be wearing orcish, if I'm not mistaken? I need to equip a torch to actually get a proper look at it, though. It is going to be quite durable, though. Interestingly cozy as well. Let's equip a torch so that I might see what the hell I'm fighting. It appears to be leather, actually. At least if I'm seeing this right. Yes, it appears to be a sort of dark leather. Interesting. Ah, Dark Guardian. I'm pretty sure I remember what this place is about now. Oh, yes. Well, then I suppose it's good this has been marked on the map, then. If it is what I think it is. I keep mum on what I think it is, because it is be a bit of a spoiler. So how is my sword doing for charge? Not too good, not too bad. Do I have a soul gem filled? I have some empty soul gems. Now let's see how big this guy's soul is. Look, mate, you're really not going to get out of this well, I promise. They're not going to... there's a chest up here. Well hidden, game. Gold pieces. Not very useful, but not exactly unuseful. Useful is a little word. I probably should have put it like that. Still impressive equipment. Glass is nothing to sneeze at, even at my stage in the game. Oh my! Dark Guardians seem to carry quite the reserve of arrows if they're archers. Oh my. How big was your soul, sir? A grand soul. Oh my. Oh my. That is a very good soul indeed, sir. You have power. It's truly a pity that your power is outdone by my own. As always, repair my equipment, because I did just kill 3-on-1. Granted, in a series of 1-on-1 or 1-on getting shot in the chest twice, which really should kill anyone who lives. Duels, but... Alright. let's go this way, because obviously, if it's got a very hard lock, it's probably got shiny things behind it. Maybe to somewhere you're not supposed to go. Either way, if it's somewhere I'm not supposed to go, might be fun. That appears to have been demolished by something. Did the Dark Guardian destroy their own trap? Is that even something the AI can do? Destroy their own traps? Yes. How did it just... Wait. Expert marks? Yikes! So that's what it did. Expert marksmen have a chance of knocking you down with every arrow shot. Master ones replace those with paralysis, I believe. Whereas I think it's a replacement. I don't play archers all that much. I've never been much of a fan of bow play. Though this will change in Skyrim. A lot of my usual techniques are changed in Skyrim because of how it changes up the systems. As the systems change, so do my tactics. A simplistic way to think about it, to be sure, but simplistic does not mean wrong. Also, yep, the very hard was just a shortcut around. Okay, kind of annoying, but whatever. Deeper into Farragut. Oh my. Pit hole. Pothole. Pain in the asshole. Another Dark Guardian. This one's a day trick weapon. You, sir, have some very scary equipment. Quite a bit of health, too, going by how much pounds you're taking. It's a pretty good use my poisons to help with this, because they're obviously skeletons, thus have nothing to poison. At least that's my logic. Maybe I should test it? Well, I can't test it. It's dead. Okay. Oh! Where did you come from? Also, thankfully my reflect damage from my shield does not require me to be blocking with it or something silly like that. Come on, boy! I might not have fought mudcrabs more fiercely than you, but I've fought hellish, scary monsters. I've seen Dagon himself in the flesh? Whatever the hell Dagon is. Or was, I suppose. He's rock now. Another ebony shield. They seem to be fond of them. Good taste, I must say. The things look very pretty. Another quick burst of repairing. My chest piece seems to take quite a bit of damage, but eh. The next Dark Guardian I shall put into Umbra. What's over this way then? Ow! Okay, so this is the wrong way as it gets you shot. Good to know. Also loads of wisp stalks in here. Kind of good to know, kind of useless to me. Bit of a maze, though. Those of you who play the game know what that symbol is. Those of you who haven't played the game, well, I'll keep silent. Much as I love to chatter, there are things that I do want to keep secret at times. The 5 tenets. What is that about? The jewelry box. Well, I'm sure this place can't be important at all. Box. Let's What's in here? Anything good? Jeweled amulet and 77 gold pieces. Meh. What's in here? I think that's a human heart. Human hearts are actually a very rare ingredient. A heart and some nightshade. That can't have any meaning at all. Poisons, though. Can't complain about poisons. Human hearts are very rare, though. I strongly suggest replicating them whenever you can. And this barrel is locked with a very hard lock. My. Someone wanted to keep something in here very secret. Oh my, that's a lot of money. What poisoned apples do is allow you to reverse pickpocket them onto your opposition, and they will eat it, and then they will die. Very simple, I know, but not ineffective. Fascinating, though. Dark Guardians and a black hand. What could those mean? What could those mean, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I know what they mean. But there are times you have to play the fool. Well, actually, that reminds me. I'm not actually sure if you can replicate human hearts in the chest at the Wizards Guild. Arcane University. Let us test this, and also waste a day. Because I'm getting a little impatient with my waiting on Imperial Dragon armor for getting the Razor. I can be a bit of an impatient kid at times. I'm not even going to try and deny it. Where is it? Enchanted chest. We're all the way down to human hearts. I believe they perfectly mimic Daedric hearts in effect, which means they can make some interesting potions. Rest for 24 hours, please. That should get me a... Well, I'll either get a bunch of hearts, or I'll get nothing. Probably a bunch of hearts. I'm hoping for the hearts, because I rather like having a bunch of human hearts around. They're useful alchemical ingredients. And as I said, they're very rare. You can't, like, just go up to some guy, stab them in the throat, and pull out their heart. Unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be able to make a lot more bad jokes. I'd probably be wondering if I had a Keyblade, too. Then again, all swords are Keyblades in a way. They're keys to other people's deaths. Let's get another 12 hours, I'm pretty sure it's a day. Maybe it bugged a bit. Come on, please. No hearts. Alright. I should probably look down here and see if I can find the Mages Guild thing. It'd be for all the Fighters Guild, and it might tell me how this works. Return a day later. Alright, okay. Yeah, no, pointless. Alright. It doesn't work with all ingredients, and unfortunately it seems human hearts are one of them. Human skin is also an ingredient you can use. Another very powerful one that is very rare, and as far as I'm aware, unreplicable. No skinning people and using their hearts for ingredients, unfortunately. Pity, it'd be quite nice if you could do that. You know, very fluffy. Well, not fluffy in the nice and kind sense, but very sensible in the fluff. Ah, acrobatics up. Always good. I can jump better now. You can fly? No, I just jump good. I got rid of flying from I got rid of flying in this game, unfortunately. Unless you use the TCL command, but... You know, that reminds me. Did I ever put away my... Ah. Must have. I was wondering if I'd ever put away my ambrosia. Poisoned apples weigh nothing, so I'm keeping them. How they're weightless? Do not ask questions beyond your comprehension, mortals. Still, little by little, I grow my massive hoard of alchemical ingredients. My memory serves. Ah, yes, I have a shield. 3 pounds of junk. I have 17 arrows in me. Well, Leowin's shield does have a bit of significance, given that I got it for a kind of dumb early quest, but... So I guess I'll throw it in the Priory. It's not like it's gonna hurt me to throw these things in the Priory, after all. And fast traveling will kill time that I can use to wait for the dragon armor. Come on, dragon armor, how long are you gonna take? I mean, I know how long it's gonna take, 2 weeks, but come on. You understand my point. That was weird. When he hit that, the screen flickered for a moment. Or maybe I just blinked. But I swear the screen flickered for a moment there. Maybe I'm just going blind. I have, on occasion, said very stupid things. Citation? Hey, why not do a Let's Play? It has to be easy, right? Still, it is good fun. Really, there's not much more you can ask for, is there? I get to talk to people and not feel totally awkward. Alright. 19th of Sun's Dawn, it's first seed 4. It cannot be that much longer until I can actually get this accursed armor. Well, whatever the hell it needs to be, really. So what's keeping my weight up so high? Did I get more strong potions that restore health than I really should be carrying again? 79, 25, neither of those is really awful. I have 25 weak potions of healing. I should probably use those more. You know what? It's been a long, long time since I looked up to this. Since I used these. What was it under then? No? There might be a shortcut menu in this akin to that of Morrowind. Unfortunately, I can't remember how it actually works. Grab a bunch of root pulp. I think Columbine root pulp is actually pretty useful. What do you do? Ah, Fortify Magicka. That's why I remember you were useful. Because I tried to build a mage's build once, and, well... Fortify Magicka is very important for mages. You want lots of Magicka so you can throw around lots of spells and kill lots of things. Let's clear out this Hellgate now that it's relatively harmless. At least get it marked on my map. Still kind of amused that a Hellgate appears right near a holy monastery. You know, it's one of those little details that mildly amuses me about this game. There's lots of those in the DLCs especially. I'm very curious to see what Shimmering Isles has. Lots of Columbine, though. Perhaps I should take it to a school. Okay, yeah, that was a little too dark. Never mind. I like my humor black. I think that was a bit much. Alright. Paranoia is not honestly all that interesting. Heavy armor training isn't worth doing because I've got maxed heavy armor. Now let's go exploring to the north. I don't know much about what's in that region, so it's not very explored, so we may as well get some fast travel points. Who knows, maybe I'll find something interesting that I can poke at, like a shrine. Shrines are cool. Give me a shrine. Ah, there's a troll. Hello, troll. Are you going to mess with me? I'll be able to tell if the idyllic music turns evil. Seems like there's another dead Hellgate. Well, I say dead. Kind of hard to kill a gate to hell, but disable, I suppose, would be a better way to put it. What do, Akatosh? You fortify my magicka and fortify my speed. That's a good buff to find, because it means I get around the place faster. Doesn't look like much at any individual point, but it's pretty good. Surprisingly large and odd, dangerous looking tree. An unusual model. I wonder if you do anything. Probably not. There's a lot of unique models just for stuff that's out there and doesn't really do much. If I'm reading this correctly, I found most of the things around here, therefore I need to head further north. This was the location of the Hellgate. I'm going to call them Hellgates because it's easier to think of than Oblivion gates, because come on, they're basically gates to hell. Come on. Devs weren't even subtle with the fact that Oblivion is blatantly frickin' hell. Well, the stereotypes of hell. There's quite a few different versions of hell in mythology, and they went for one of them. Well, the more generic ones too, to be honest. You know, fire and brimstone, that sort of thing. But hey, at least Data don't use pitchforks. That'd be a fucking stereotype and a half. What are you? Do you do anything interesting? You are Fort something something, I'm willing to bet. Vlastaris. So, Fort Terrible Name. Okay, Fort Terrible Name, give me your Potion of the Sea. What kind of opposition do I face in Fort Terrible Name? There should be some around. None? Unexpected, but not unwelcome. Ah, something over here! It's one of the nice bits of Oblivion that you can just wander around and bump into things. Well, more easily. You don't just wonder, hey, did I walk by it like you did in Morrowind? Oh, there's a troll. Give me a moment. Wow, I haven't landed a single hit on it and it landed several on me. But as soon as I landed one hit on it, it died horribly. For some reason, it had a lockpick. Why did the troll have a lockpick? Oh, I've got several lesser soul gems. Well then. I was unaware of this fact. Let us discover whatever the hell this cave is. Grey Rock Cave. Combat sounds. Whoa! Hello! You're an ogre that's just generic, so you get leveling instead of dungeon levels and the cave boss the most. It's funny how leveling can actually make random enemies without titles more dangerous than those that have titles. There's be someone coming. I probably want this guy dead before they arrive. His NPCs will try and help you, and they will die horribly for it. Absolutely horribly. Let's see if this guy is just some Imperial Legion dude or if he's actually a person. Alright, it's just an Imperial Legion messenger.
All hail the champion of Cyrodiil.
Thank you, sir. Stroke my ego more, please. Praise me more. Praise me more. The Zero Star has a grand soul in it now. Lovely. To the Crusader's Blade. What's over here? The Derelict Mine. Man, these places just have no OSHA compliance. Alright, why combat noises? There appear to have been a pair of skulls that rolled down. Also a pair of skeletons impaled on things. Whoa! You guys good? Can I get rid of you in Goblin Jim's cave? Ow! I hate unarmed combat. Get out of my face, you stupid white-skinned goblins. You know, I wonder if their skin is actually paler than other goblins. Is that, like, actually a thing? Because I've never really paid much attention to that sort of stuff. Alright, that way is Skingrad, this way is an Oblivion gate on the map. What a lot of goblins! Some don't seem to be carrying a bajillion lockpicks like the one at Goblin Jim's cave. Unless this one is carrying a bajillion lockpicks, and the one I killed just happened to be... Well, it's carrying one lockpick, not like 4 or 5 that I sometimes get, but... It's a lockpick. Lockpicks is lockpicks. And they killed themselves, hitting me. I have a feeling that's going to be a theme these days. A gate to hell in a graveyard. Diablo reference? Possibly. Possibly not. However, there's no cow level, so we don't need to worry about having to deal with work. With that, those statements, you have exhausted my knowledge of Diablo. Alright. Let's look around and see if I can find some stuff. Found rocks. Fascinating. And deer. Also fascinating. And a loading area. Actually, mildly fascinating. I haven't been around this area much, so I might be able to find something new to look at. I might not, though, which would be very boring, but at least we can look at the pretty landscape. It doesn't really have the sort of alien awe that Morrowind's does. It doesn't have the cool, actual good graphics in Skyrim. Well, I suppose this was good for its time. So it kind of falls flat in comparison to those two, but it's still a fairly nice game, even today. Get out of my way. Rocks and plants. Also, fast travel rate is based on your movement speed, so if you have high speed, you're going to get to places faster. Just FYI. Okay, there's an alien ruin over here, and a... Oh my, what are you? Okay, then. I'm marking that, because I'm pretty sure this would be Seatar, logically. But if there's a trapdoor, that makes me curious. I can be a very curious fellow at times. What kind of enemy should I be expecting here? Will I fight something up here that will tell me? Oh my. Conjurers. Get out of here. And they dissolve! Because they're dead. Healing potions! Sorcery potions. I'm gonna come out of this a lot heavier, aren't I? Because I never use my sorcery potions. Are you a conjured one, or are you just a normal one? You're just a normal one, right? Here and heal up a bit, put a rock wall between myself and my enemies. A Dremorke tip, really? One of the issues with Conjurers and mage type enemies late game is that, well, they don't wear armor. Like, they get NPC levels of health, sure, but they don't wear armor. Which, as you can see, kind of fucks them. Let's go back to that point I marked. I want to see what that trapdoor leads to. Besides, obviously, the inside of a dungeon. Oh, it's a storm. It's a frost astronaut. It's a naturally spawning frost astronaut. Another major one. Even better than a normal frost astronaut. An easier kill, too. And I can get loot off of it. Frost salts. I will harvest the salt of my fallen enemies. For they are wrathful that I am imbalanced. And cry, OP, please nerf. But I will not be, for I am the Divine Crusader. Thus an immortal, unstoppable war deity. Let's explore Sayatar from this secret little cage. Oh my, 2 casts right off the bat. Delicious. Mystery of Talara V4, Summon Clan Fear, Soul Gems, and quite a lot of gold pieces. An alien chest alongside the cask with some potions in it. Have I read Mystery of Talara Volume 4? I believe it's a skill book. In fact, I'm sure it's a skill book. There's no other reason it would show up, but... I have, apparently. Going by the description, it's an illusion skill book. A pity in this game you can't go, it's a skill book for X by just looking at it, like with the console, like you could in Morrowind. Alright, that was significantly less entertaining than I had hoped. Let's go find out what this cave is. Oh my, there's a land drone! We haven't fought many of those, let's go kill it. Very rare, very hard to find. Damn near extinct, you could argue. Therefore, murder it. Also, they look kind of like missiles, in my opinion, and therefore should all die horribly. As anyone who has played the old XCOM games will tell you, or even the new XCOM games, chrysalids should die horribly. You're made of wood, you're fighting someone who uses a flaming sword. How do you think this fight is going to end, Spriggan? Oh wait, you can't tell me. You're dead. Well, boo-hoo for you. Oh, I appear to have dropped below my 85% damage resist. A pity. Still, Sir Meal's ring upgraded is proving me a very stalwart companion. If I head this way, there doesn't seem to be anything out in this direction. Therefore, I will be able to find something, because there's always something in the area, surely. Very few empty places on the map. Some are more empty than others, but there's very few places that are well and truly, you know, empty. See? I have already located another cave. Let's go. Maybe this one will have something that interests me. Although this looks cool as hell. Like I always say flat out, this, really pretty. I think this is heather, honestly. Fields of heather. You can see why people will praise it in old poetry a lot. Fields o' heather, and the like. It's very pretty. Especially if you've seen it in real life. If you look it up in Google Images even, it's still very pretty. And a proper, really good quality of recording of just watching it move can be surprisingly mesmerizing. I mean, the action of wind on plants can always be surprisingly mesmerizing, in my opinion. You would expect little chlorophyll-filled things to be so beautiful just from moving, but they manage it anyway if in the right circumstances. Just blobs of chlorophyll in plant cells, and they manage beauty with just that. Ah, a cave. Little else, though, which vaguely surprises me. Then again, I suppose I just get done saying some areas are more empty than others. I suppose I'm in one of the more empty than others areas. A land drogue and a minotaur. Kill the drogue first because it will still deal damage, especially with its magical attacks. And it will die much quicker than the minotaur. Also, drug wax is kind of hard to find, so it's one of the better options for just replicating the chest. As you can see, minotaurs can be kind of shit. Their horns, however, while valuable, are quite heavy. I would not recommend them if you want to just sell them unless you're early game and therefore trying to scrape together every ounce of money you can scrimp and save, I guess. But yeah, look, I can't see any of these things around me. There's a very far distance where there's just nothing really there. It's a bit sparsely populated in terms of dungeons around here, honestly. He says, and then immediately an Oblivion gate pops up on screen. Well, let's get it marked on the map, fill it out. It doesn't do anything to fill out your map, really, but it's fun. Ah, Nightshade. Nightshade's good. Very good toxin. Also, clams can give you pearls. It's not really worth farming them. It is worth finding clams in Skyrim, however, because their pearls return to their state that they were in Morrowind of being alchemical ingredients. However, other gems do not because reasons. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. That was weird as hell. Note to self, waterfalls are evil and want you dead. Understood, gang. Your message has been heard and received. Waterfalls are evil. It's nice how they model water, though. I like how it looks, obviously. It doesn't really look very water-y, but you know, the devs laid out the whole location, if that makes sense. Water flows in patterns that it really should. Alright, I've killed the spider. The fate that should go for all spiders, because all spiders are terrible and should be exterminated. I don't care about the ecosystem damage. Kill all spiders. Cleanse. Purge. Kill. And I'm on fire. That can't be good. Sacks! What's in the sack? Clothes and yarn. Hourglass and an inkwell. And wait, with the other bits around, I think these people had an Oblivion gate open in their house. Holy heck, can you imagine the sheer terror at having a gate to hell just open in your house and have demons pour out? I'm not sure there's words for that level of blind, piss-yourself-running fear. So I did just try to put some to it, so hey! Give me your soul! Need some backup material. Thank you! Come on, I should look at my statistics. Nothing seems to be damaged. Good. Alright, continue in this direction in the hopes of finding something that's more interesting than Hellgate. Wouldn't that be a strange sentence for someone to say? Hey, I'm kind of bored with all these gates to hell. Can I have something different? Video games let you say the dumbest shit and have it make perfect sense. And, oh, a fort. Maybe it'll have something I can kill in it. There's a troll. One hit! I can kill a baseline troll in a single hit. 115 strength, ladies and gentlemen. Fort Black Boot. Okay, the name interests me, and now the place has pissed me off. Well done, you actually made me annoyed. Sound survival strategy, Daedra. Annoy the Divine Crusader. That works out so well historically for absolutely anyone who tries it. No one has ever gotten screwed over by annoying the Divine Crusader. It is a completely harmless and utterly easy thing to do. Nobody tell them Pelennor could wipe out entire chunks of reality from existence when he got pissy. Otherwise, they might run away, and that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it? Oh, you're adorable. You think you can hurt me? I love this stage of the game, where you just basically abandon all tactics. Like, sure, I could take less damage, but with my regular healing and with my ability to repair things, what does it cost me to take more damage in a single one-on-one fight? I expend very few resources at this stage of the game, and I have a very large stockpile of resources. Any emergencies can be bypassed via my enormous pile of potions, poisons, and other miscellaneous alchemical bits and pieces, not to mention my spell scroll stockpile, which is so large I can burn chunks of it for essentially shits and giggles. Just to show you guys how it kind of looks like to play a mage. You always start feeling so helpless in these games, and by the end of it, you're a war deity, honestly. Alright, Fort Black Boot, your name interests me, and you actually managed to piss me off with your combatants. Let's see if you can actually challenge me. So it is a Daedra dungeon. Got it. Well, the advantage of the Sword of the Crusader is that it completely screws over magic-based opposition like the Spider Daedra due to damaging Magicka by 40 points on every hit. It is quite a lot of magic damage deal.
I scour the land, seeking fortune for Gortwog and Orsinian. Someday all will recognize the true wealth of the orcs.
What are you doing here?
You too seek wealth, do you not? May you find it, and may tales of your journey be legendary.
I'm not sure what that guy's doing here, but I'm not going to complain of having someone lure into a fight if I guess. Not sure if he's supposed to fight you, though. I might just have too high a fame for a lot of NPCs to fight. Because fame does make people like you more. Infamy will make people like you less, except for certain exceptions where it's reversed. Oh, there's a Zivilite. Alright, find me the Zivilite. Where'd the bastard go? Alright, we're stuck up here. Nothing vicious, I suppose. This happens sometimes, and it's very irritating. I do believe I just reflected the spell. I enjoy having spell reflection on this build, actually. I know that I gave up some spell reflection on my shield, but I'm not sure I actually have any spell reflection on this build. No, I just have damage reflection from the Iron Fist and the Astukion. I do have the spell absorption though. Spell absorption's good. Use up my littler soul gems. And spend some time recovering stamina and healing myself. Alright. There seems to be something past this door. Adventurer versus Daedra, I suppose? Whoa! Daedra! Daedra! Right in my face! They're not as terrifying as they used to be, but... yeah. Don't underestimate Daedra, they can and will shit out damage. Seems like there's some guaranteed novice alchemical equipment here. It's very rare to find guaranteed spawns of anything above novice, to be brutally honest. Conjurer! My oh my! Completely screwed you, lady. You're a lady, right? Yeah, you've got tits. That means you're a lady. You're a very strange man. Oh, an adept! My! You actually punch and fight! Their own attacks killed them! They're moving quickly enough that I was actually having a bit of trouble hitting them. They effectively killed themselves. Good job! Good job! I'm proud of you. You managed to commit suicide by stabbing someone else. It isn't even Ankh-Morpork style suicide where that's so stupid it must be suicidal. No, it was just suicide. A pity there's nothing down here, but there was the chest and the Conjurer, so I suppose that is some loot. And some replenishment of various things. Ah, barrel and a chest. I bet the chest has some shiny things in it. Torches! Yay! Hard lock! Yay, more experience. I'm 12 levels off from dumping the skeleton key in a chest. Just dumping it in a chest forever. Seems like a fairly linear dungeon, all told. Follow the path, go on some minor side diversions, collect your loot. Up is generally better than down. Oh, oh my. You're... They did not last long. I'm probably going to need to make a run on my potion stockpile at the tower after this. Not because I'll have... not enough, because I'll have too many. I want to free up plenty of space for whatever happens to come out in Shivering Isles, because I'm sure I'm going to have some shiny things that I want to hoard. Why am I sure of this? Because I know me, and I know that I love to hoard every single random miscellaneous object that I have a vague connection to. We saw that with my episodes in Morrowind of me hoarding absolutely frickin' everything I could find. I think I might have found the boss chest. Well, with 702 gold pieces, being a very respectable amount of coin. Hang on. I went high. What happens if I go low? Like in that previous room. What's down over here? There. Oh. Going low was the short route. There was an extra stuff. Journeyman Alembic, a soul gem, and some gold. What's my alchemical equipment look like? Master everything. I no longer need to give a shit about that. Good to know. It's good to know what I don't need to care about, and a barrel for a pair of tongs. How very Oblivion. Times like this, I miss Mark and Recall. You know, I just miss them. It was so nice to just be able to go, okay, I'm moving. And be able to, well, move. You didn't have to walk all the way back to the empty dungeon. You could just cast your spell and get going. Or drink your potion or use your item, depending on your build, obviously, but generally using items because they're the easiest to replenish. Oh. Well, I suppose this is one advantage to not having Mark and Recall. You find things that you missed. Wonder if it even showed up on the screen my first go, and oh my, Fortify Personality Tome. A spell tome. Let's read it. I'll then dump it, because I won't need it. I could sell it, I guess, but... Now, if I need to talk to people, I can make myself slightly more personable.
Hail, friend.
What is that man even doing there? It doesn't even make any sense that man is there. Being so very quiet. Alright. We've got a bunch of junk. Time to go dump it off at Frostcrag Spire, as usual. Because, as always, I tend to collect loads of garbage very quickly. Fair bit of it is soul gems, though, which I will probably burn through at a relatively fast rate. Maidens Guild and Fighters Guild don't get along, really, but other than that, there's not too many issues. There's also the Blackwood companies joining, temporarily pissing off the Fighters Guild, but that's temporary, and, well... By the time you join the Blackwood company, you probably just want to rush the remaining quests in that line, so you can get the passive income from the Fighters Guild being the Fighters Guild. You know? Bit simplistic, but, yeah. But I think we're going to end off the episode here. Next time, I will have emptied my inventory. Also, I'm experiencing some mild power flickers, so if this goes up late, you know why. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below, or in the threads and Space Battles, and sufficient floss that will be left in the description. And for now, goodbye, and I really hope to be able to get to the Razor DLC tomorrow. See ya.